Yeah, my love. Got a fence line right in here. It runs up that way. And we got one that joins it. And we got runs this way. And I'm going to pause and shift. Maybe. Over here by the buildings is where it starts again. And it runs south all the way through there. And it runs all the way out and joins the fence there. It sweeps all the way around over here. Let me walk over here. And here you can see that there's stock fence, but on top of it is a strand of barbed wire. And that's the old fence post that went up here to the gate. The fence post was in here somewhere, I believe right in here. Then they had a gate, then a people gate, and this part of the fence is missing. Let me pause it and walk up to the back here. Okay, and this part of the fence is missing here. And this is the backyard fence. And it's stock fence with one strand of barbed wire on top. And it runs all the way back up that way. All the way back down over there. Down to where I started at, over there by the well. You'll see the lump in that tree right there. There's wire connected into that. It's not an unusual practice here to use the trees to nail up your fencing, because fence posts are expensive unless you can make them yourself. I'm walking down the driveway more. Get over here to where you can see some more fencing. There's some fence posts in there. This is along the edge of the driveway. Again, it's stock fence on the bottom, one row of barbed wire on top. This is the stuff that's around the front yard. That big oak tree back there is the one that you can see from the house. There's more fence. And it's stock fence, barbed wire. That's very, very common here, actually. See that tree right there. I want to try to zoom this in here a little bit. Okay. The fence runs right in front of that tree, and it's nailed to the tree. That's just the way they do things here. Now here's a good example right here next to the road on the south. This is the south side of the driveway. The fence has been nailed to the tree, and the tree grows over it. That's just the way it is, dear. If this is the whole fence line is like that. Where there's not a big tree, then they put a post in. If that tree has got fencing on it, it runs this way, and there's a metal or a wooden post right there, and right next to an old metal post. And then go down a little farther, it's stapled into that tree right there. That's just the way to do it. If we're going to tear out all of this barbed wire, we're probably going to end up with several miles of wire that will have to be cut into 12 or 14-inch lengths to get rid of it. I would suggest just reworking the fence. They put barbed wire on top of it specifically to keep cows and horses and things from eating over it. But I know I don't like barbed wire all that much either. But it is cost effective. It's been in use here for 200 years, and it's still the primary method of fencing for most animals, or most large animals. Whereas the stock fence barbed wire combination is fairly common for things like goats and sheep. So If we're going to run the whole thing eventually in high tension wire, all this stuff's going to have to come out. Love you, lady. Missed you whole bunches.